Hello everyone, and I'm sorry, I should have done this like 7 hours ago, but sadly Sandman had my number. So here's part 2 of it. I actually went to the rest of the 3 Walgreens I had to go to, and this is what I found. Alright, the first one I found, which this is the hospital Walmart. Darn it, I mean hospital Walgreens. This one actually has season 12. Yeah, I would just say it had season 12. There's some that actually had labels of season 13, but it still had season 12. So yeah, I'm going to use the end of this video to actually explain at least my interpretation of what the hell is going on. But anyways, yeah, these guys actually have it for $4.59. Yeah, because when it's a bad neighborhood, they have to raise the prices 20 more cents or 50 more cents than it actually is, or it should be. So yeah, you have these guys, I don't remember. I just think that they only had series 12. They didn't even have The Simpsons. When they had The Simpsons, they went out like hotcakes. There's also the place where I actually bought the freaking 6 minifigures for $1. Cool, huh? And apparently my mom actually said it was a mistake for them to do, but oh well, I cashed in on that one. But anyways, I'm done with season 12. Yes. So let's continue on with the next one. Of course, on the sidelines, the previous one, I didn't have a picture of it, but they had the Power Ranger figures for $9.99. They had the Gold Ranger and the White Ranger, which I was like, meh. But these guys, they have SPD Omega Ranger, and they had the first Red Ranger, the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, Red Ranger. So that's interesting, and it's 50 cents more. My goodness, seriously? Seriously? But anyways, yeah, let's go to the next one. So yeah, at first I was like, and this is the part of the twins. Yeah, so I went to the twin Walgreens. The first one, I was in the wrong aisle. So you get to notice all the stuff that was there, and some of them are marked down. They actually had the Ninja Turtles close to being a decent price. I might go back and wait for them to actually lower it a little bit more. But anyways, let's go to the actual aisle. In the actual aisle, I think they had season 13, I guess. One of them had season 13. Other ones, yeah. So this one had a few Lego Simpsons minifigures. And they had like a small few of series 12. I think this one, if have to be cut off, this one might be because they cut it off before. Now this time they could cut it off completely, and well, let's just hope that they still have some Lego minifigures in the back that are from the old series, and I can cash in then. And I'll most likely be slick enough and say, oh, that's $3.99 or that's $3.50. Or maybe even make them charge the price of the Power Ranger Super Samurai Mega Blocks, which is $3.29. But for right now, I would say if they had to be cut off, but of course they have them right here, so that's the interesting fact, and I'll get to that too at the end. So I went to the last one, I went to the other one, and the other one had many of them. They had season 12, and they had Lego Simpsons. Still, for all the locations I checked out, none of them have season 13. Even though you can clearly see on at least 2 of them that it says series 13 should be here. But, so yeah, and they had lots of Lego Simpsons. Yeah, this is the one where I got Chief Wiggum, Police Chief Wiggum, and, well, don't need those anymore. So my findings of today, the thing I got that is very, very cool is the fact that I got a Memory Stick Pro Duo. Because of my camera that I kind of use from time to time, it's outdated. And because it's outdated, the memory cards that it use, or memory stick that it use, is kind of a little bit hard to find. Slash Walmart is selling them for $39.99 or $32.99. So yeah, I get screwed in that big fat deal. But they're actually selling it for $5. Oh my gosh. And she ranged it up first, and it actually came out to $36.37. But I ended up paying $5.35. So that is an awesome find. Woo! Alright, I guess I need to talk about the last thing, which is what the heck is going on with Walgreens. So with Walgreens, what's going on is that they're trying to figure out which ones they can weed out, which ones are not selling the minifigures, and which ones are selling the minifigures. So if your Walgreens have the minifigures in a clearance aisle, they're 50% off. You're able to get them for $220. If they're still in the actual aisle of the toys and games, or they also in adult diapers, undergarments, which that was kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, so if they're still in that category, then that means that they are safe. I would guess that they are safe. But yeah, I mean, the crazy part is the fact of they don't have Series 13. So for me, the only way how I can get Series 13 is if I go all the way to Toys R Us, which Toys R Us kind of, yeah, they're kind of saying, hey, you still have that $5 voucher you need to use. I hope I can find some way to say, can I rain check it? But yeah, the only way how I can find it without having to spend a lot of gas money is to go to Target, which is very, very crazy. Of course, I didn't check out the beach Walmart, so that one might be something to check into as well. But for right now, all I can tell you is that they are, in my area, they might be doing everywhere, I'm not sure. But in my area, they're kind of weeding out which ones are selling and which ones aren't selling. So if it's not too late and you're able to go to the clearance aisle and you have like, no, not clearance aisle, to the actual aisle, and you see lots of them, buy as much as you can so they can save and basically say, oh, well, they're selling. On the other hand, at least you're able to get it half off. You're able to buy them for $2.20. The first time they came out, they actually cost $2. So we're getting very close to where they actually were originated in price. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, that's just my report. So yeah, make sure you definitely go check out your Walgreens. And if they are in the clearance aisle, especially if they're box form in clearance aisle, then that means you are in big trouble and you might have to cut that Walgreen loose. And you better make sure that the next Walgreens or the other Walgreens that you're nearby have them. And if not, at least you can still go to Target and Toys R Us, even Walmart. But for me, Walmart doesn't carry them as often as they should, even though they know that they're selling. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and I am going to go rest and getting ready for The Last Man on Earth. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for The Last Man on Earth review. It's a twofer.